She never had a drink? No glass of wine or anything? No, certainly not. I watched her the entire time. You must think me to be rather rude, but I assure you, I was merely curious. How are you able to catch that detail instead of the other important details, like 2 actual people that were in front of you at one point? Welcome to DayBreak, my name is Ian and we're playing Detective Instinct. Farewell, my beloved. In the last episode, we cornered Fisker. He was an old man. We talked to him. He pulled a gun on us. We didn't die. And then we did a review of the whole freaking thing, and then we went to sleep, but not for real, because yawn, what time is it? Wow, it's really pouring out there. Yeah, something crazy is totally about to happen. Something crazy. Whoops. Well, I guess I can save. Sure, why not? Okay, I'm gonna think. It's after 10 a.m. Emma's late again. What? Oh, this is morning? I thought this was night. Interesting. It's pretty unlike her to let me sleep in. I figured she'd want to start investigating right away, although. She's probably dead. Maybe she's not really in the mood after what happened last night. Check the radio. I'm not really in the mood to listen to anything on the boombox right now. Oh, no. How do I get out of the room? I get it. I know where she is. She's the only person that would trust for advice is Martin. I bet I have to go and find his cabin. Go to the Martin. Hurry. She's dead. I have to save her. Where is she? Oh, okay, she's fine. Hello, Wilmst. Good morning. Oh, hi, Wilmst. Hey, guys. I thought I might find you here. Emma, I was surprised you didn't wake me up hours ago. Oh, yeah. Have a seat, Wilmst. Emma and I were just having a conversation. You two have had quite the adventure these past few days, I've gathered. Yeah, we almost died. Oh, I guess Emma told him what's been going on. My, where to begin? Emma told me you two have been looking for a woman named Alma, who evidently went missing on the day of our departure. She told me all about your investigation, the many places you've explored, and the people you've spoken to. She told me that about the incident last night with that Fisker gentleman. What a frightening ordeal. I'm so glad you two are safe. It makes sense to me now. That ring you showed me yesterday, you believe it belonged to this Alma. I wish the two of you would have confided in me earlier. I thought we did. Maybe I made that up. Perhaps I could have helped you somehow. I'm sorry, Professor. I already felt terrible about making this Wilmst problem. I didn't want to make it yours, too. Oh, is that why we didn't tell him? But that's what I'm here for, isn't it? It's my job to help. Not just with your studies, but with anything you may need help with at all. So, what do you make of all this, Professor? I must confess, it's a lot to process. I'm not quite sure what to think. All of this, on top of that detective investigating some very serious crimes, there is certainly something unusual happening here. You are a very smart, astute guy, but I feel it would be best for all of us to remain level-headed. There must be an explanation. If I am certain, in time it will become clear to all of us. Professor? There was something Fisker said last night that I wanted to ask you about. I told you that Fisker was being forced to spy on a Van Drecken politician by the name of Maxwell. The man he was spying on was his employer. He said it was Senator Gordon. Senator Gordon? Isn't that the name of your friend, the one who invited you to Van Drecken for this trip? I made all that up. Yes, that's right. Well, the idea that Fisker knew Gordon doesn't necessarily surprise me. As I told you the other night, Senator Gordon works extensively with Ganbricken refugees. If Fisker is Ganbricken, it makes sense that he and Gordon may have crossed paths. However, the idea that this Fisker gentleman was spying on Gordon. That is alarming. You don't look alarmed, I'm gonna be actually honest. I can't imagine why someone would want to spy on Gordon. Money. However, the thought that this Maxwell character was using a downtrodden man like Fisker for such a thing, it's just, I was gonna say unconstitutional, consignable. Is that what it is? Your glasses have little exclamation points on them. Listen to me, you two. I know that I can't stop you from doing what you want to do, but please be careful. Believe me, we almost died. It would give me tremendous peace of mind to know that you two weren't involving yourselves in something particularly dangerous. I just ask that you be sensible. I don't think I could bear it if anything happened to you. Yeah, only talking to Emma. We understand, Professor. Thank you for joining me for breakfast, Emma, and thank you for staying to chat, Wilmst. I know that things may seem uncertain right now, but I do believe we are in good hands with that detective on board. I'm sure everything will be sorted out before we arrive in London together. Until then, well, just stay cautious. I will see you both tonight when we disembark. Don't forget to begin to pack your things. We'll be arriving before you know it. We will, Professor, unless the train explodes. Hey, Wilmst, can we go back to your cabin for a bit? Yeah. Goodbye. Let's go back to your cabin. Uh-oh. Does she have thoughts about him being an actual goblin? That would be the craziest situation. Oh, she is like, hey, Wilmst, you all right, Emma? I just wanted to apologize. Dude, stop being so sorry. I'm tired of it. I'm sorry I went to talk to Martin without you. It's just, after last night, I felt so guilty for what I did to Mr. Fisker. It made me start questioning everything I've been doing. I was just so embarrassed. I didn't want you to see me like that. All right. You know, when I first realized Alma was missing, I thought about going to Martin for help right away, but the past few years, I've depended on him so much. What problems I've had with school, stress, work, anything really, he's always been there for me when I needed advice. So this time, I thought I'd find another way. Whenever my life was on the line and we were talking about a murder, I wouldn't make it his burden. I wouldn't ruin his trip with my problems. I really thought I could get through this without him, but, well, I guess I couldn't. It's okay, Emma. There's nothing wrong with asking someone for help, especially after everything you've been through. If it makes you feel any better, I'm glad you asked me. Thanks, Wilmst. So, where do we go from here? Martin was very polite, but I can tell he's skeptical. I don't think he really believes me. And I don't know, maybe he's right. After everything that's happened, I can't help but feel like we might be in over our heads a little bit. Maybe we should just leave everything to Detective Daltrey to sort this out. I don't know. What do you think, Wilmst? What should we do? Let's leave it to Daltrey. We'll continue our investigation. I know Martin wants us to stay safe, but I feel like we've come too far to call it quits now. We still have a lead to chase, remember? Yeah, I know. Mr. Fisker, we still need to ask him if he remembers seeing Alma the other day. If nothing else, I think we should at least see what he has to say, don't you? Okay, you're probably right. I guess it couldn't hurt to check with him, just to be sure. At this point, I'd be surprised if he remembered seeing Alma. But if nothing else, I'd love to apologize to him for last night. How about we ask the observation car attendant if she knows what happened to him after last night? Any excuse to see her again, huh? What, she was a cute girl. Let me ask her. Oh, give me a break. It's okay, Wilmst. I was just teasing you. I think that's a great idea. Just let me know when you're ready. Okay, I'm ready now. Okay. Time for action. Ooh, there's the attendant and... Wait, it's Mr. Fisker. He's already here. That's so lucky. Let's talk to Fisker. Mr. Fisker? Hello, you two. I would like to sincerely apologize for my behavior last night. There was no excuse for me to cause such a panic and to threaten your lives with a gun. No, I'm the one who should apologize. I really don't think so. He was the one that pulled the gun on us. It's all my fault that you can't stay in London. How is it all your fault? No. Everything that has happened I brought upon myself. Truth. I've made many mistakes in my life, but from this day forward, I'm determined to become a man worthy of my granddaughter after going to prison for 17 years. I know I will meet her someday. Mr. Fisker, we're really sorry to bother you, but would you mind if we asked you some questions? Not at all. What can I help you with? Let's talk about... Check? Looks like he's doing alright, all things considered. Lounge car? Mr. Fisker, do you remember sitting in the lounge car 2 days ago? It would have been around this time. That would have been shortly after the train departed, correct? Yes, I do believe I spent some time in the lounge car. I was so thrilled to have made it on board, I wanted to explore the whole train. What an idiot. Of course, eventually I found my way here, which is my preferred spot. Do you by any chance remember seeing me there? And another woman? Oh, I'm not so good with faces, but let me think. Look at that sly smile he's got. He knows something. I'm very sorry, I just can't remember. You can't? I know it must be strange given that Maxwell was paying me to be observant, but I must confess, my memory just isn't what it used to be. It's hard for me to commit small details to memory unless I really try, and I'm afraid I don't recall seeing you before last night. Really? I sincerely apologize. Oh, what a waste! It's okay, Mr. Fisker, thanks anyway. Man, I can't believe it. Out of everyone, I really thought he'd be the one to help us. Is this really it? Do we really have nowhere else to go from here? Emma's being nice, but she seems pretty disappointed. Yeah, that's crazy. I spoke with Detective Daltrey at length last night. I had no idea he was here investigating Maxwell's death. And this was also the first I heard about what happened to poor Otto. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't have any hard feelings. Because he's dead. The detective is only doing his job. He was kind enough to allow me to keep my accommodations here, in spite of everything. Otto. Did you know Otto Keller, Mr. Fisker? I don't even remember how this guy's connected. Oh, you know about Otto? I think he worked for Maxwell. Or something. I don't remember. You know about Otto? It seems I was the last to find out. I didn't know him well, but having worked with Maxwell for a while, we did cross paths from time to time. He was Maxwell's housekeeper, in case you weren't aware. That's the third time I've been reminded, and I've needed that reminder. He was a very kind man. He was a Ganbrican immigrant like myself, so I found him very easy to talk to. To think he too was killed. No. Maxwell introduced himself to me at a bar. I could tell that he was trouble, but the money he was offering was too good to pass up. I have no idea what interest Maxwell had in Senator Gordon. Frankly, I don't want to know. At first, Maxwell had just had me listen to Gordon's conversations and report what I had heard. Later, he got more daring and asked me to look through his documents, memorize them, and tell me what they said. You managed to do that all without getting caught? If I'm being honest, I don't think Senator Gordon ever noticed my presence. He never suspected a thing as far as I'm aware. Impressive, old man. Okay, well, I'm gonna actually leave, I think. Probably. I found Maxwell exactly the same way Daltrey described him, sitting alone at his dinner table with a knife in his back. Oh, pitiful. I couldn't tell you much more. As soon as I realized he was dead, I fled the scene in a panic. Okay, I don't care. I'm out of here. I'm done. Well, I don't have a lead. I need a lead. I'm sorry, I just don't remember. Otto Keller. I would only ever see Otto for minutes at a time. We didn't do much more than make small talk. I remember him telling me how he and his wife wanted to start a family. I could tell he was struggling like the rest of us immigrants, but I always sensed nothing but optimism from him. He was truly a very kind man. Okay, let's discuss. You okay, Emma? She's never okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Do you want to keep talking to Mr. Fisker? Maybe he knows something else that could help us. Well, if you want to, sure. Alma. You're saying you had tea with a woman in a lounge car that morning, and that her name was Alma. What a coincidence. My granddaughter's name is Alma. My wife's name was Alma, then my daughter's Alma, and we came from the Alamo. When my daughter wrote to tell me her newborn baby was named after her, well, I was very moved. But to answer your question, no, I'm afraid I don't remember ever seeing her. I'm very sorry. Well, then it doesn't rule out the possibility that there actually was her, because he wasn't even paying attention at all, and he didn't even notice Emma at all. So he's just a dud. Okay, well, let's discuss. Okay, talk to him again. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Okay, anything else? I'm afraid I don't know. The timing is remarkable. I found Maxwell dead the same night. The detective asked me if Otto may have been Maxwell's killer. A terrible thought. Maxwell wasn't a good man. I assume he had many enemies. But no matter what he may have done, I just can't see Otto as a killer. Not unless he really had no choice. Okay, alright, I don't care. I don't. Can I think? Can I discuss? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Leave. Talk. I don't care. What can I help you with? I don't care anymore. Poor Otto, may he rest in peace. Okay, done with that dialogue tree. Finish Maxwell. How pitiful. Okay, Daltrey. You're wondering what else the two of us talked about? Well, naturally, the detective wanted to know why I was spying for Maxwell. Or more specifically, what it was that Maxwell wanted to know about Senator Gordon. I told the detective everything I knew. Anything to help track down whoever killed Otto and Maxwell. Okay, Gordon. You might think I knew Senator Gordon fairly well, having worked with his garden for years. But what little of a relationship we had could be called strictly professional. He paid little mind to me. He didn't even give me a hug, and I paid little mind to him. I never even gave him a hug, at least when I wasn't spying on him. Even then, very little of the information Maxwell had me gather made much sense to me. Something much more suspicious. Some more suspicious foreign connections and payments he'd received many years ago, but I beg your pardon, I shouldn't be telling you any of this. That would be terribly irresponsible, unless you gave me money, of course. But I really want to know. I don't. I can't tell you much about him. Okay, discuss. Nothing. Okay, anything else? The detective is just doing his job. Do you remember anything else from whenever you were in the lounge car that morning? Anything else? Let me think. Oh, I do remember a rather strange couple sitting in at one point. They were hard not to notice, very oddly dressed. The woman made quite a show of her arrival. Must have been Veda and Monty, yeah? Oh, are those their names? I will admit, those two struck me as a little odd, but I didn't think much of it at that time. I don't think they stayed long, if I recall correctly. The woman went to the bar at one point, and they left shortly after. That tracks with what the bartender told us. So does that mean that they did interact with the woman? Okay, discuss. Hey, Wilmst. Yeah? I think we've bothered Mr. Frisker enough, don't you think? Sure, but we still haven't learned anything new, but... Wilmst, I have more people I need to apologize to. I think maybe it's time to move on, you know. But Emma, what about Alma? Wilmst, I really appreciate everything you've done for me for the past few days, really. You're a great friend, I really mean that. I just think it's about time I face reality. I'm the only one who remembers Alma, and after 3 days of searching, we've turned up nothing proving she exists. No witnesses, no real evidence. Even the ring wasn't anything concrete, because it was gold. Really, all we've done is make things worse. Have we, though? Have we made things worse? How? How have we made things worse? It's really hard for me to accept, but I think maybe it was just a dream. I don't know. Oh, come on, Emma. Dude, it was like 3 days ago. Of course your brain's going to be fuzzy. Come on, Emma, you can't be serious. I am, it's just, what's more likely, you know? That there's some grand conspiracy going on where everyone's either deliberately or unknowingly covering up Alma's existence, or that I overheard Mr. Fisker talking about some person named Alma, then had a weird dream after drinking some weird tea. Both of those are stupid. Both of those are both crazy. It sounds so silly when you put it that way, right? I guess so, but it's alright, Wilmst. Honestly, it's a relief. Both of us have been distracted by this for long enough. I've barely even thought about my term paper, and besides, if there really is anything funny going on here, I'm sure Detective Daltrey will get to the bottom of it. I think I'm just tired of playing detective, you know? I just want to go back to being me. But this is you. I can't believe this. What's gotten into her? Is she really giving up? I know things aren't looking too good right now, but I wonder if I didn't have a term paper to procrastinate on, would I have believed her? Wait. My guy doesn't even believe her? Would I have believed this story at all if it wasn't coming from Emma? I don't know that I'm ready to give this up just yet, but okay, if you're sure, then I'm with you. Thanks, Wilmst. How about we go back to your cabin and do some brainstorming for our papers? We both have a lot of ground to make up. Sure, that sounds good. Now you're going to make out, aren't you? Hold on. Here we go. I just remembered something. It was something about that odd couple. I knew there was some reason I remembered them. Okay. You're saying you remember something about Veta and Monty, Mr. Fisker? Oh, yes, I do remember something. It probably wasn't anything substantial. Just a bit of an odd interaction that struck me as a tad curious. The woman went to the bar while her husband waited in one of the booths. She talked to the bartender for some time. I remember seeing her hand the bartender some money, but I don't believe she ever had a drink. Oh. Okay, if that's the case, then the cash register that made 3 purchases, the purchases would have been 2 teas and a beer instead of 1 tea, 1 wine, and a beer. She never had a drink? No glass of wine or anything? No, certainly not. I watched her the entire time. You must think me to be rather rude, but I assure you, I was merely curious. How are you able to catch that detail instead of the other important details, like 2 actual people that were in front of you at one point? No, that's all right. Well, I'm sure it was nothing. Perhaps the woman ordered a bottle of wine to be delivered to their cabin. I'm sorry, this must all seem utterly trivial. I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. That's okay, Mr. Fisker. Thanks for talking with us. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Fisker. It was my pleasure. I hope I was able to help you two before I shot you. If you need anything else, please don't hesitate to ask. Goodbye. He jumps off the train. Wilmst. Okay, so I know I just told you I want to stop investigating, and I mean it really, but both the bartender and Veta told us she had a glass of wine that morning. Mr. Fisker says she didn't have anything. I know Mr. Fisker's memory is a little bit spotty, but he seemed pretty certain about this, and if he's right, then that means both Veta and the bartender lied to us. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I'm not saying this proves anything, but why would they both lie about that? Isn't that strange? Yeah, it is, and to that point, if Veta never had a glass of wine, then why did she give money to the bartender? Is this really anything? Am I just making a big deal out of nothing? Yes, Emma, I think this might be the break we were looking for. What do you mean? Think about it. With everything we know, if Veta never had a drink in the lounge car, then... You're right. This doesn't prove anything, but we need to talk to the bartender right away. We're back, baby. Okay. Well, then she obviously paid the guy to, not know the girl, right? There he is. Let's not waste any time. Bartender? You two again. It would appear these two golfers are my curse, but don't worry, I won't ask you to get rid of them from this place again. Okay. You look as if you want something from me. Can I interest you in some tea? No tea, we just wanted to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. More questions, huh? I see it in your eye. I get the sense that there's something different from last time. Well, I have nothing to hide. Ask away. With that face, are you kidding? So funny. What about Veta? What about her? Customers. The afternoon after we departed, you told me and Emma that 3 people had ordered drinks from you. You said 3 people were Emma, who got tea, Detective Daughtry, who got a beer, and a woman who ordered a glass of wine. Yes, that is correct. Veta. That woman, the woman that ordered a glass of wine from that morning, that was Veta, right? We met with her after talking to you. She told us she got a glass of wine from you. Yes, I do believe it was her. My apologies, it was so long ago that I have trouble recalling. Anyway, what does it matter? Because you're an idiot. What does it matter if that wretched woman ordered some wine? Because of Elma! Asking me about your dream woman again, and now you've given her a name. How creative. Well, I'm sorry. She didn't exist 2 days ago, and she doesn't exist now. Dude, why is this guy giving a rigmarole? Oh, that's right. Do you remember the old man that was here the morning we departed? An old man? Yeah, you had mentioned to me that he seemed out of place. Ah, yes, him. Well, that was Mr. Fisker. Me and Emma met him yesterday. How did you know? Well, so what? Why should I care? He told us something kind of strange today. He remembers seeing you talk to Veta that day, and he was adamant that you never gave her a drink. Oh. Idiot. I'm not sure how to read his reaction, but let's keep pressing him about Mr. Fisker. I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid your elderly friend is mistaken. I served that woman a single glass of wine, and it is simply the truth. If that's the truth, why was Mr. Fisker so certain you didn't? How should I know? Perhaps he's gone senile. Don't call Mr. Fisker senile. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that rude? I didn't mean to sound crass. It's just, well, I heard that poor old fool had an episode in the observation car last night. That's true. He almost shot us both. No, I wouldn't trust his word. He probably doesn't even remember what he had for breakfast this morning. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. The woman ordered a glass of wine and I gave it to her. Simple as that. No. No matter how many names you give her, it won't make her real. Yeah, that silly old man. Let's discuss. It doesn't seem like he's going to change his story. Oh, but I think we're onto something. We're so close, I believe Mr. Fisker, but his word isn't going to be strong enough to crack the bartender. I wonder maybe there's another way we could prove that Veta never got a drink. Another way, huh? Think about it. We know for sure he's lying to us. We just need to find a way to prove it. Wait a minute. It could be if there's only cheap wine here that she wouldn't drink any of it. We've learned so much over the past few days, but there must be something we can use against him. Let's keep talking. He has to slip up eventually. He just has to. Wonder what else I should try asking him about. What about the type of wine she got? Yeah. So if the bartender is to be believed, Veta ordered a glass of wine on one of the displays here, right? Is there anything we can ask him about the wine that might be useful? Yeah. Wine. You want to know more about the wine we're serving? Sure. What would you like to know? The brand, baby. All of the wine we serve comes from the Palop winery in Austria. It is a winery owned by a famous movie director. It is all very expensive and best appreciated by enthusiasts. I wouldn't recommend it to someone like you. What's that supposed to mean? Well, anyway, aside from being insulted, was any of that important information? Yes. Maybe? I don't know. Let's just give it a shot. So, the wine's from Austria, you said? It's called what was it? Piccolo? This is a pitiful display, truly. And here I thought you'd come prepared. Well, he's making fun of you. And you know what? You deserve it. Oh, I didn't know! Is there anything more relevant you could ask him about? Huge miss there. Right back to square one, I guess. Okay, so like, where's the girl, Veta? Piece of work, vain, flaunting your wealth. She said she got Chardonnay. Yeah, okay. So, talk again, wine. Let's say the type. Red wine here. Merlot, Neon Noir, Cabernet, Bébédé. We have wine for any occasion. I thought you'd be able to afford it. I wonder, was that important? Yes. Something you just said sounded off to me. Let's press him on it. Okay, so she got a white wine. So you serve various kinds of red wine here. That's right. Do you only serve red wine, no white wine or anything? That is correct. The only kinds of wine we have are available are red wines. Only red wine? Oh, you scared me, Emma. That's it. You don't serve any white wine here at all. Not even, for example, Chardonnay? No, we don't serve any Chardonnay. So what? So what? I'll tell you so what. That's my favorite glass. That's what Veta told us she ordered from you. She said what? That's right, she specifically told us she ordered white wine, the finest Chardonnay you had. I'm surprised I remembered that.
Oh, that's just rich.
Well, surely you're not going to try and tell us that Veta can't tell the difference between red and white wine. Or that she'd lie about something so trivial.
No, you're right. This certainly is a contradiction. Oh, whatever will I do? You've discovered my dark secret.
Oh, well, can you explain this one or not?
Okay, you win. I'll tell you the truth. Sure, why not?
Oh, okay, next time on DayBreak, we'll find out what the truth is. It's gonna be crazy. You're right, I didn't sell the glass of wine. Oh, that's crazy. I'll see you next time. Have a happy day. Be sure to drink water and goodbye.